Finally. Sorry about that, guys. I had a bit of a problem. For some reason, the GoPro wouldn't play nice. Alright. How is everyone today? Hey, Dave. So I'm just quickly catching up on a few things. Yeah, luckily I think we're only electric where we are, but even then it's it's going to hit everyone, I think. Something needs to happen. Something definitely needs to happen because it is just absolutely stupid. Oh. Yeah, I've been working a little bit harder recently. Built up 2 of the Lego sets. Well, actually, I built up 4. I built up the Hogwarts Castle and the Hogwarts Express. They're photographed. I got to wait for a couple of pieces for the Hogwarts Express. I think it's like 3 pieces, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, all common. But I'm not going to order that yet until I've gone through everything. It's when you order through Bricklink, which is where I ordered from. It's better to try and get it all from one place because 9 times out of 10 they'll have a minimum order value, so the parts might only come to like 3 or 4p a part. But then you've got a minimum spend, so usually that's like £1.50 to £5, and then you've got the delivery charge as well. And a lot of these things do come from abroad. So when I order, I like to do huge orders rather than just the single pieces. It's better. So I've the Hogwarts stuff hasn't got any of the figures, which is gonna hit the sales quite hard. I'm still gonna try high on them, but and then I still got all that the Lego Friends stuff to make up, which is gonna be fun. So. Oh, you got your clutch quote. How much was that? Go on, give it to me. Ouch. Have to add that 40p. Actually, I think there's a place in Wales, and I'm pretty sure what they do is a friend of mine went there with a Focus ST to have the engine replaced on it, and I think they take the old engine as part payment and then replace it. I think it only cost him like £600 for a new engine. Well, it wasn't a new engine; it was a rebuilt one. Hey, YouTube Premium. Yeah, so I think there's a place in Wales which takes like your clutch, your gearbox, and all that sort of stuff, and they'll keep the old part, refurbish it, and put it into a new car, and it's apparently it's pretty good. Yeah, going just going on a personal account is difficult, and unfortunately, there is no real alternatives to eBay. Um, the the simple fact is the reason we put up with how bad eBay is because there's no other site which can give you the you know the amount of customers. I mean, you have got worldwide customer base through eBay. There's nothing else which comes close. So we put up with all their crap. I mean, admittedly, it has got a lot better. I mean, I found that I am losing far fewer cases. If I have to put in a case, I actually win majority of them now because I don't do anything shady, obviously. Um, eBay sides with me a lot more now than what they used to. It used to be just a blanket. If the buyer has a problem, you're screwed. Whereas nowadays, as long as you've done everything necessary, got tracking for things, and you've got a good standing on your account, it seems to be more fair. I wouldn't say it's completely back to how it should be. So like I had a Magic the Gathering board thing game or something go to Chile, and I phoned up eBay and I said, "Look, I need it delayed, this case, until Royal Mail cutoff date for putting in a claim," and they did it for me. They added, I think it was an extra 9 days to my case, and then that way I paid out the buyer, and I was able to put in a case to Royal Mail and get that sorted. Um, YouTube, it's. I would advise you phoning eBay first, but I know eBay don't like brand new accounts instantly starting up, and they get flagged very often if you have a brand new account and all of a sudden you start listing loads or selling high value items or something. They're not a massive fan of that, but I I can't give you advice on that. I only have um, as a business account. I only have this account, and the only reason I went for a business account is literally because of the expenses. I think I said in a response to you, YouTube, um, like today I'm going to be working 8 hours, so I got myself a meal deal. It's not much, it's £3.50, but that gets taken off my tax. My mileage, 40 something p, closer to 50p than 40p, but um, I get all of that sort of taken off my tax bill. I just bought, what the hell is it? Yeah. I've just bought, it's funny. I had a, where is it? The other one is actually listed now. I had a Canon 100D, and now I've just bought a Canon M50 Mark II. Absolutely gorgeous camera. Yeah, so that's £500 off my next tax bill because it's a business expense. It was quite funny actually. I'll tell you. In fact, yeah, let's go into the story of this. Let me get down the paperwork and explain this. So, I got a bit of the bug for DLSR cameras, and I was looking around for something. I don't want top of the range. I don't need top of the range, but I thought, well, let's have a look and do a bit of research. So I did, and I came up with the M50, the Canon M50, because it's a pretty good camera. It's also got pretty good recording capabilities if needed. And so I thought I'll have a quick look on Facebook and see what's about. And I saw one on there for 575, and I thought, well, we'll see. So I contacted the guy, and I managed to get it for 500. And the reason I paid so much for that for a second-hand camera is because this camera was purchased from Curry's PC World in Cribbs Causeway on the 3rd of January this year. They paid for the camera £700, and they paid £145 for a 5-year care plan. So, and they bought a SanDisk SD card, but that done. I didn't have that in there. It came to £868.99. This camera went to an 11-year-old. An 11-year-old kid had this. I went to their house, and I'm not joking. I mean, it was a nice house. It was in Bristol. It was a nice house. They had a nice car and all this sort of stuff. But I went in there, and there were the dad and two kids, basically. One 11, I think 10 or 11, and one was, I think, 14, 15. Going into his later years in school. Now, the 14, 15-year-old is really into cameras. And he showed me some of what he'd done with his one. He had I think it was a Canon 7D, which is a multi-thousand-pound camera. And he also had a really nice camcorder. And he showed me the shots he's taken. And I'll tell you what, that kid is going places in the photography route. And it looks like what's happened is the younger one wants to copy the older one, or wanted to copy the older one. I looked at the specs on the camera. The camera had taken 18 shots. 18. That was all it had taken. 18 times that shutter had gone. So I've got a brand new camera with a bag, and a 5-year extended warranty on it for £500. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But yeah, and that's all been transferred over to me. So yeah, I've got all the paperwork for it here. It's immaculate. It's got an extra 2 batteries with it. What else? Yeah, I think it just came with the extra 2 batteries and the 5-year extended warranty on it. The lens on it is perfect for what I use it for. It's how do you buy your 11-year-old an £800 camera? I mean, don't get me wrong. I was looking at this brand new. I can get this for 600. I think it was 630, 640. I could get this one for without the extra 2 batteries. But what's the point? I got a 5-year warranty. So yeah, pretty amazing. But yeah, people are a little crazy when it comes to their kids. 505, cheeky bugger. But I've listed that other one now, the Canon 100D, and I think I've got that one up for 179.99 plus £5 shipping. I think I've got that one up for. I paid £40 for that, £20 for the cameras, for the batteries, and £5 for the new lens cover. So, afternoon, Graz. Oh, dogs! I don't even get me started on dogs. I need a dog. I used to have one, and yeah, I've been living in a flat. We're waiting for the housing market to crash, because let's be honest, there's a recession. There's a recession on the way. We all know it. I mean, there is going to be a massive hit, and there's no way you're going to go for a house, which, I don't know, we'll say for argument's sake, £300,000 house, and then lose 30 to 50,000 because the housing market crashes and you're in negative equity. Not going to happen. So we're sort of holding off. We're living in a flat together at the moment. My wife and I can't have a dog in a flat. I wouldn't do it. It's cruel. So, yeah. Shall we pick some things? What have we got today? So we have 7 orders going out for a total of £228. Nothing groundbreaking, but we've got some stuff there. So let's get on with things. What we got first? A12. It's a PJ28A. Let's go get that one. A12. That one there. He's been here a while, I think. Pretty sure he's been here. Let's have a look. 14th of the 6th. Oh, it hasn't been here a while. 14th of the 6th. I swear that had been here longer than that. Either way, it's just a Technics CD player. Nothing special, not a full-size one or anything. I think it worked out £15 paid for that, and I sold it for $39.99 plus $10.95 shipping. It's not a great deal of profit, but something. Did that come with anything else? Let me just check that out. Did that come with cables? Of course it did. Okay. Let me find that cable. Bloody hell. Ooh. Yeah, I hope I grab a bargain. I want to see about doing something a bit like George Ross and having a having one of those big metal sheds. Sort of have a garden big enough for that. Problem is, I'm already sort of hitting the end of what I can fit in this place, so I'm not 100% sure on what to do. Probably looking for about a 3-bedroom, I reckon. So we can have 1 bedroom as an office. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, next got a couple of pair of shoes. So the first one is some Nike Mercurial Vortex 2s. That is F2B2B8. F2B2B8. So they are just football boots. Nothing special. They've even got a bit of a staining to them, but they were cleaned. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm looking at sort of storage wise. Tilt this down, tilt this one, move this one back slightly. Right, these shoes sold for $19.99 plus $2.99 shipping. I paid £4 for them. So quick and easy list, nothing major. Next up, we got F2B2B4. Which is a pair of Nike Air Force One Jesters. They paid $5 for them. They came up quite nice, actually. Yeah, they came up really. Let's see if you can see it all right. They came up really quite good. But yeah, they're weird ones because they got like the Nike tick and the tag and all that. It's strange, but yeah, paid $5 for them. And they sold for $24.99 again plus shipping. So go back in. Yeah, a place for the workshop would be quite nice. Because at the moment, I'm holding on to my job at the moment until I get a mortgage. That's basically what I'm holding off for. Because as a business, I've only had this registered as a business in just over a year now. Before it was all just personal extra money, and unfortunately, when it comes to the banks, they need 3 years worth of accounts for a business to allow you to take a mortgage. So I've still got my job at the moment, which. It is what it is. No, they don't just ship in a polythene bag. What I would do is I will put them into a grey poly mailer thing as well. So, this one I was really shocked how quickly this one sold. Konica Pop Red, it's D3. So it's just here. This one literally went up yesterday, I think. Yesterday or the day before. Paid £5 for a load of cameras, and this one is gorgeous. Proper retro, sort of. Should we get some lights on in there? Yeah, proper retro thing. Absolutely stunning thing. Yeah, it like owes me like £1. And that one sold for $39.99, and this one's going to Norway, I think it is. So yeah, it was, and that's been up like 24 hours. And I priced this one high. This one was priced sort of £5-10 above the others, so I was quite shocked. Oh, blimey, that hay fever. Afternoon, Gary. It's a gorgeous camera. I don't know. It's funny that I don't know if a lot of you know, but I picked up a lot of cameras 2 months ago now, maybe 3. Sometime in June, I think it was, and that opened my eyes big time to cameras. And so I pick them up all the time, and especially things like these ones, people just let them go so easily. They don't realize, they think point and shoot doesn't have any place anymore in today's sort of society, but people want them. So yes, that was a lovely, lovely little sale. The Martian. It's just up here. The Martian. Brand new and sealed. Just a 4K Ultra HD. I think I paid 25p for that. Yeah, I was shocked by how many subs I've got. It's just seemed to have shot up. That was sold for $7.99, 5% off, so it went $7.59 in the end. But yeah, I was I was shocked. It's just in the 28 days I've got like an extra 100 and something subscribers. It's unbelievable how quickly it sort of just exploded. And it seems to be the videos which people want to watch are the live ones. It's not the live ones, the Carbuzzo footage, the live footage. Yeah, all cameras are great. Even ones like this. You know, get yourself a couple of packs of the CR123 batteries. It's just a tiny little camera battery, and just make sure that it flashes and all that. That's an Olympus AF10. Would have cost me like £1, £2, and it will go for 20 odd. So it's really, really, really good to get them. And then you get little gems like that Konica one, which went for 40. So no, the camera lot won't come along every day, not in that sort of size, but I do get lots of things. You just have to be open. Yeah, I get sick of watching videos when they go around picking stuff at the Carbuzzo and they don't tell you how much they're looking to get for it. I mean, I can do the research myself, and to be fair, a lot of the stuff I know already, but I don't watch a video to do the research myself. I watch a video to do that. I buy a lot of things, believe it or not, without knowing the resale price, Tina. Like I said, that Konica, that got £40, and I couldn't believe how good that was. What have we bought recently, which has shocked me? I've got a camera here, which I picked up. I think I paid like £10 for it. Yeah, this one. So, reason I picked this one up, I think I paid £15 for it. Now, I took the risk on it without looking it up because, sorry, I'm in a real mess here. Because I know from in the past, this adapter for it with that style, it's bloody difficult to do this, that style connector, I've had to buy a connector like that before. And that connector cost me £30. So I knew that no matter what, I would make my money back just off the adapter if this didn't work. However, I think this one sells for 130. I think this one sells for, which is pretty damn phenomenal. I was supremely shocked with that one. I thought it was just gonna be like a run-of-the-mill one, like, you know, like the JVC sort of style. Don't get me wrong, I got loads of these. I got a whole box full of them, absolutely filled with cameras. Some of these I haven't even opened yet. I don't know what's in them. So that's a Sony Video 8 Handycam. Haven't even tested that yet. I don't know anything about it. But I do know with video cameras that a lot of the time, if they've got accessories, you're not going to risk too much with them. Like, for instance, where are batteries? I better not have batteries in. Like chargers, batteries and stuff like that. you can make a killing with all of that sort of stuff, even if the camera itself doesn't work. So don't be afraid to take a little risk on it. Obviously, don't go stupid on the prices. You daren't go stupid on the prices. But if they're asking for £5, £10, something like that, it's worth it. It really and truly is completely worth it. Your old cameras, I think this is a Canon 3000D, an older one. That'll probably go, I think that one goes for about 30, 40. But if it's broken, I take the lens off and I sell the lens separately. Same with the practical one there. Scanners. I always pick them up because you know they're worth money. You just sort of get a... Did I check that one out? I can show you something which I know cost a hell of a lot. There it is. Yeah. Paid a £5 for him, and I think I've got him up for close to £200. And all it is a milk frother. You get mad stuff. You just start to learn. And it's funny, Tina, you learn because sometimes, like when you're buying stuff for yourself, you realize the cost of things. And when you see how much some things can cost, especially secondhand, it sticks with you. So don't be like, especially at car boot sales, don't be afraid to take a risk on some things. I certainly do. If you watch my videos, when I'm actually having a quick flick, I literally glance for seconds at what I'm typing in. Unless it's something where I'm spending a lot of money, I have a quick glance and you can get an instant sort of inkling on whether it's worth it or not. So, picked up a leather-bound rose madder with leather slipcase because it was unusual for £1, and some Facebook rare book groups. Bloody hell, 250. I make paper bags, Gary. That's my job. I don't think I've got any in there. I'm a machine operator. I make Subway, McDonald's, Primark, H&M, Harrods, all those sorts of bags, which allows me to get things like paper. These reels come in and they're about that big and they're about obviously that thick. They last about 24 hours. Yeah, I have access to boxes and paper and all that, so it does help. Like all of these here, I think it was 360 completely free because they were recycling the entire lot. Yeah, it is ideal for me. It allows me to get a lot of stock, a hell of a lot, but I still have to buy loads as well. So it's not all sunshine and roses, but it is pretty good doing what I do. See, I don't know anything about those knitting machines or sewing machines. I mean, I know there's money in the sewing machines, but I don't even know what to look for. It's amazing. But this is what I mean. People say, "Oh, how can I get into this?" Sort of, how can I get into this? How can I do it? And I admit, when I first started doing it, I think I started off watching Nick Hills. You know, the OG, the founder of what I would call the reselling community in the UK. And I was watching what he did, and I copied him. In fact, I didn't even copy him at first. I think, what was I doing? I was doing something, and I had YouTube on in the background, and he came on, and I saw him talk about some things, and I thought, he's just, don't know what he's talking about. He's just one of those idiots. And I thought, well, easy way to do is to check something. So I went onto eBay, and I had a look at what he was quoting, and he was right. And he was getting what he was asking for. And at first, I was just a bit like, well, there's no point doing it for the pennies. But then I saw a few of his bigger sales, and I thought, well, let's try it. So I did, and it's just crazy. I mean, at first when I went to car boots, I was always picking up loads of crap, and I mean, you have to work out the amount of time you're spending on something. I got a Dungeons and Dragons puzzle here. Thought it'd be worth more than what it is. I think I paid £1 for it or something. That's going to take me ages to build, or to make it, basically. And I have to work out whether it's worth it. That's why I slowly transitioned across to more expensive things. You will see coming up tomorrow, last Sunday's boot sale. I picked up 9 items. And just for instance, I'll give you guys a little sneak preview. I got another one. So we got one of these on Saturday. I got one of these on Sunday. £2.50. I picked up 9 pieces of equipment like this, hi-fi equipment and DVD, VCR stuff. And for 8 of them, I paid £20. For the other one, I paid £30. But he's a little bit more, sort of niche. They haven't been tested yet. So yeah, I got quite a bit to get on with. The girls' Lego I haven't actually started yet. Gar, I've done the Hogwarts. I've actually got another 2 sets in the car built, which I haven't brought in yet. And I got to get them photographed, then get them broken down, double check the parts lists to match it all up, order any new parts which I need. But yeah, I've done 4 out of 10. It takes a long time to get through some of that Lego. Some of it is huge. I think it took me 6 or 7 hours to get through those 4 sets. The bigger Hogwarts castle was a nightmare. Yeah, sewing machines. Thing is, I just don't know what to look for in them. I don't know anything about it, but sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes you buy something, and in doing your research, that's when you learn the most about it. Just realised we haven't picked anything else for a while. A8 Sony RDP X50 IP. So this one here, nothing special. Didn't really go for much. Let's have a look. What did it go for? I paid £4 for it. Went for £25 plus £4.95 shipping. And then we'll do the final thing quickly as well. Salus. This is a really good brand to look out for. Salus. It's a thermostat company. Some of their internet stuff can be really worth a hell of a lot. That one didn't sell for too much. I think I paid I paid £1 for that one, and that one sold for £25 plus £2.99. But I got a few weeks ago, I had a one with the smartphone app, and I think I sold that one for £75. Let's make sure I haven't missed anything. Paid £3 for a Beldray pink mini sewing machine, flogged it with 35 plus postage. My problem with the sewing machine is I don't know enough about them to be able to test them enough to have the peace of mind that they would work, if you know what I mean. That's my problem. I don't like selling things which I'm not 100% sure will work. So, yeah. Let's get some of this stuff packed. And don't forget, guys, Royal Mail on strike. So be careful with your shipping times and stuff. Yeah. I'd like to get more into the clothing side of things, but it's such a minefield when it comes to that sort of stuff. I watch Shed Flips. Is it Shed Flips? It's an American one. And Lonnie and his wife do it, and like he focuses on more like the tools, the tech, and all that. And she does things like American Doll and the dolls and the figures and stuff, and it works so well between them. It really is a great sort of partnership. I'd love it if my wife did this with me. Don't get me wrong, we'd probably kill each other in a week, but she's just not interested in anything like this. She hates car boot cells, so the way it is. But she does understand, and she does help me a lot. Actually, she does understand how much money you can make doing this as well. Like in the past, eBay has saved my bacon big time. What's this one? Someone's putting a counter offer for something. Oh yeah, the income's nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, she works in the same place I do. And trust me when I say her income is pretty damn good as well. Like Jester. Amy. Yeah, my wife is how can I explain my wife without getting into trouble? My wife is Polish, and she's a very traditional Polish woman. And in Poland, you have to realize that I'm not saying for all of it, but in her background, how she was raised, the woman stays home, looks after the family, looks after the house, does the cooking, the cleaning, does all that sort of stuff. When we first started going out, it took a lot for me to get her to open up and be more expressive with her opinions. It wasn't, I don't want a yes woman. I want somebody who could challenge me and tells me if I'm being an idiot. And it took a little while, but she's so independent now. The change in her from being I can't work out how to say it. It's just she does her own thing now. She's not asking for permission. She just tells me what she wants to do, and she does it. She tells me if I'm being an ass, which is something which, let's be honest, all of us men need at times. We need to be told we're being complete and utter pricks sometimes. So yeah, but because of that, she's set firm on what she would and would not do. So she doesn't think that going into business herself is a good idea. She thinks me going into business is a good idea, but she doesn't think her going into business herself is a good idea. She doesn't believe that working with me on the business is a good idea, which, you know, it is what it is. I've gone off on the tangent, haven't I? Right, let's carry on. I'll be honest with you, the Kev speaker is back here. Charging. I think it's charging. I haven't even touched it yet, mate. Honestly, it's still filthy. I can't really see it on here, but it's still filthy. I haven't done anything to it at all. I've literally just pressed the charge button, and that's it. No, she doesn't watch these, Gar. But I don't keep anything from my wife. I never have and never will. I think that was charged, yeah. If you hide things from your wife, then there's no point. If there's no trust in the relationship, then you shouldn't be in the relationship. So she can look through anything she wants. I have no problems with it at all. But she does know about this channel, obviously. Oh, I know. But some people are truly ignorant. I found a lot of people are watching the, was it Andrew Tate and everything at the moment, and it's, yeah, certainly differing opinions. Let's just leave it at that. Nike Mercurial. I don't know why I put fragile stickers on shoes, but it just feels right. So what's everyone's plans this weekend then? Anyone going to car boot sales or? Going away with the families, or what's happening with people? That's going abroad. Yeah, that's going abroad. Nobody? That's the side of things I don't actually do too much. I don't really do any online sort of buying and selling. I have in the past, but get all mine on car boots, to be honest. Even charity shops nowadays, I don't really do much charity shopping. I'll probably do some in the winter, but even then, I prefer to do Facebook Market. I get so many pickups off Facebook Market; it's unbelievable. But I suppose it depends on what your niche is. Like, let's be honest, we all have something which we lean towards. So I always lean towards, if it's not car boot sale season where I'm an opportunist buyer, I just go and buy anything from dragons to bloody cameras to anything. If I'm actually looking for things, I lean towards hi-fi, because I do like buying the hi-fi equipment. Usually I can buy more than one piece per person. Usually people are selling a CD player, an amplifier and stuff. So that's what I lean towards usually. Yeah, I understand. It's surprising how, like, I've noticed with the trolley, people don't watch where they're walking unless you are right in front of their eyes. They don't pay attention. I've had so many people trip over that damn trolley, and then the funny thing is, they look at me as if I'm to blame. Where did I put the? Yeah, I do understand that. Yeah, car boots aren't exactly the most accessible, especially when it's down. And yeah, Tina, definitely understand that. I cannot stand traffic. Let's see what he's going to be at. Yeah, but at least with charity shops, they are bound by law to 480, so it just goes under the 500 gram. Lovely. International shipping jumps, I think it's in 250 gram increments on the small parcels. So if that was 501 grams, I'd be on the 500 to 750 band. I don't want that because that's going, like I said, that's going abroad. Yeah, at least with the charity shops, they're bound by law to make sure that they are at least accommodating to people with disabilities and with mobility issues. Unfortunately, yeah, car boot sales aren't really able to do that in a lot of cases. Let's have a quick look. I know I had something come through actually. I forgot to have a look at it. Offers awaiting your response. So we got here £29.99. Respond to offer. How much are they offered? £27. You know what? Yeah, okay, go for it. Have it. Accept. Feeling generous. You can have £3 off. Cha-ching. Lovely. Back to orders. Yeah, I do understand that, buddy. But I have seen a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people have successes buying straight off eBay and reselling back onto eBay. That's quite cool. No, wishing for too much there. So I'm holding off buying any more of the smaller sized eBay boxes until I get my voucher through, because I don't like these ones. Where's my... Tell you what, this box resizer, I love it. I find that funny that different people call boot sales different things. Like down here, it's a boot sale, it's a car boot sale, and yet so many other people call it boot fairs. And yeah, shelving. Oh, don't even get me started on shelving. Costs a fortune. But it was a tax write-off, so. Yeah, I got this one. I actually have two. I started off with this one. Just like a miniature sort of geared pizza cutter thing. And that's good, but I found it a pain in the ass to do straight lines. And that wasn't much. I think it was like £6 or £7 off of eBay. And then this one, I actually bought on Amazon. I think it's about £27 for this one. It's got the scale and everything. The tape measure and everything. Decent blade, and obviously you just put that to the height of the box, and you just run it around the inside, and it gives you a perfect straight line. So yeah, it's a hell of a lot more professional looking than what it was doing before. But with Prime, I think that took a week, just over a week to get to me, and it was free shipping from America through Amazon. So I go by on the phone app. I don't think it's accessible on the actual web page. I have a look at all the newly listed stuff, but I usually type in like hi-fi and just look through all the hi-fi equipment. And then basically, once you've been doing it a little while, Facebook starts to just give you suggestions which are in line with what you've been looking at. I mean, it's not always good. The missus was looking at dresses on Facebook the other day, and so now I've just got a feed of dresses, which is annoying. But yeah, and like I obviously looked at that camera, and because I looked at the camera, now I'm getting loads of cameras show up on my feed. So yeah, but yeah, Facebook is just... Which one? What is this? Oh, it's a Salus. Yeah, Facebook is okay. I don't like Facebook. I don't actually have Facebook in terms of like for friends and family and stuff like that. I only have Facebook in for a buying and selling capacity. I hate Facebook. Hate it with a passion. So yeah, I've tried things like Gumtree, and what's the other one? There's another one out there as well. I tried them, but to be honest, everything's on Facebook, so might as well just go with Facebook. What else we What am I going to pack you into? You're a bloody big boy. Kids screaming out there. How am I gonna wrap you? Oh, blimmin' heck. Not long enough. What have we got? Yep. It's funny, I've given myself all this extra space and I still feel like I need more. Well, that reminds me, everyone. If you haven't already, there is a giveaway going on. I think it gets announced this Sunday. Yeah, I think it's Sunday it gets announced. 26, 20. Yeah, it's Sunday. That's right. So if you haven't, there's a video which you can go and watch, and it will tell you everything you need to know, so that you might win £50. I don't see anything, not tall enough. It's funny, it's this part I hate most about eBay. I hate the packaging. I despise it with a passion. Getting me a new blade in this blooming thing. Right, we should bodge that together for now, and then we will put this into a big bag. Lovely jubbly. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Don't stick together. So is there any content you guys want to see? Anything which I'm not doing at the moment, or any changes you would like, or anything? So as I've said in the past, I am completely open to looking at some of my content if it's not what people are liking, or something they want to change. I quite enjoy these ones as well because it allows me to directly sort of talk with people instead of guessing. Because if you're not hearing the feedback, it can be difficult to judge whether people are happy with what you're doing. I think. I tell you what, though, one thing I have realised is how much effort it takes to do all of the editing and stuff. That's partly why I've started going live on a couple of the days of the week. Purely because I don't have to do anything for this footage at all. It will just instantly go up and I don't have to worry. Because, what is it? On a car boot saw video, you've got maybe I'd say about half an hour to 40 minutes of rendering, once it's completed anyway. And then like importing the footage and going through and cutting out all the bits. I'd probably say it takes about... I've got a lot quicker, but I'd probably say it takes about an hour to an hour and a quarter to get through everything and to organise it all. And that's if everything goes smoothly, which sometimes with video editing, it doesn't. So yeah, that's why I've done these, and I do enjoy doing them. I really do. Too strong for what I'm doing. That'll do. Yeah, when you start getting that live footage on your account for car boot cells, you jump from like 40 views a week to 600, 700, 800 views. It's quite insane how many people love this footage. Or that footage, I should say, not this footage. This footage, I hover around sort of like 5 or 6 viewers usually. Alright, cut this one down a bit. Something else has come through on eBay. Let's see what that is quickly. Oh. Camera sold, so we'll be getting that as well. I think so. It's going to depend a lot on if the wife has anything planned, but I think we're probably I'm probably going to hit at least Sunday and Monday. I think I'll have to, like I said, double check, but there'll definitely be some boot cell action this weekend. You guys have a video coming out today anyway. Not today, tomorrow. I think 5:30 p.m. for last Sunday's footage. So you're definitely going to have some boot cell footage, which is always nice. But yeah, it's undecided at the moment. I'm not too worried because no matter what, I've got so much stock here to get through. But I will most likely get to 1 or 2, I reckon. Or if she's decided to work, then I will get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all down to her. One, two, three, four. I will have a GoPro going at all of them. If I do go out Sunday to West Ashton and Marksbury, then on Monday I will most likely hit a different one, or vice versa. I might do Sunday. I might do, say, Lansdowne in Bath or something, and then maybe do the West Ashton one on the Monday. Have to see. Really gonna have to see. Right, what's this final sale? Because I'm feeling generous, so he would have just got out today on this one. So let's refresh that, and it is a Canon something. I know that. D5. It's the SX210. D5. No, it's not that. Camera. Is that one? Come on. Let's go that way or that way? Oh, that way. Okay. What's this one sold for? Sold for £27 on a penny plus £2.99 shipping. Worked out £5 for this one, so not too bad. Because he's got a case, I might just. No, let's do it properly. If you skimp, then you get screwed over. Let's cut him down as well. Yeah, as I said, I'll have the GoPro going if I can all weekend. For all I know, I might be heading away somewhere. I really don't have a clue at the moment. I learned a long time ago, don't make plans without knowing what the wife wants to do. I think that is going to be it. Right. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to get the labels printed off for these, and then I'm going to take these out and get them all dropped off in their various places. I think I got in post. I got one Royal Mail. I can't unfortunately help that because it's got to go international. So I got to send something through Royal Mail, unfortunately, as much as I'm trying to avoid them. And then DPD or UPS maybe for these couple. So I'm gonna shut this stream down now, and yeah, it's been good chatting to everyone. Yeah, you too, Gareth. I think I go live Sunday. It might be Sunday, it might be Monday. I will keep everyone updated on that, basically, for the announcement of the winner. So make sure you've subscribed, left a like on that video, the giveaway video, and left a comment, and then you have a chance of winning £50. So yeah, good luck to everyone. And like I said, I will probably go live maybe Sunday, depends what I'm doing. It will either be Sunday or Monday in the evening, sometime in the afternoon. So I will catch you all next time. Yeah, have a great one, guys. Bye.